between Mountain View and Richardson. There were 2 people in the vehicle. Both of those people are deceased. There was a third person that was seen running away. We do not know if they were involved. We have that person detained. I don't have any information on who that person is yet, and we certainly do not know if they were involved. It's possible that they were not. In addition to that, and the reason we put things out on social media that we asked for people to shelter in place in those neighborhoods is because there were some folks that called in and had reported that they heard somebody jumping fences, and they reported some of that activity in the neighborhood. We don't know if that was possibly responding officers, but we took a cautious approach. We locked down the neighborhood. We asked people to shelter in place, and we searched that neighborhood extensively. As of a couple minutes ago, we just got word that that search has been wrapped up. No additional folks have been contacted or seen there, so we feel that that area is safe and we can lift that shelter in place order there.
Do you have a motive yet, and why this location?
We do not have a motive.
Approximate age of the suspect?
We do not. I do not have that right now. I do not. Keep in mind that I said that there were some things that were causing the officers to take a very, very cautious approach in approaching those suspects, and so we just are not that far into the investigation yet.
Is that possible?
I'm sorry?
Possibility these suspects might have had suicide vests or something similar?
I don't know. I have not heard suicide vests, no.
Do you believe that this whole situation is all clear, that people are safe, or there's still more shooters potentially out there?
We feel confident about the neighborhood where the officer-involved shooting took place, that we have secured that, and there's nobody outstanding there. We're reasonably confident on that. On the broader scale of the investigation, as I said early on, we had information that there were potentially 3 shooters. We are still at a point where we are tracking down that information. We are going to try to continue to identify if there was a third person involved, or potentially even more people that might have been involved in the planning. But we're still pretty early on that part of the investigation.
There was a number of reports about a holiday party.
I can't listen to all of them.
Chief, there's a report out that at the holiday party, somebody left angrily, went out, came back with 2 other people, guns, and started firing. Any truth to that?
So I have heard that they were in a meeting or a holiday party type event at the Inland Regional Center. Somebody did leave, but we have no idea if that is the person that came back.
Oh, so that's a possibility then?
Somebody did leave. There was some type of dispute or something when somebody left that party, but we have no idea if those are the people that came back.
Chief, do you have any idea what kind of weapons were recovered at the point of the shootout? You said long guns initially.
They were assault style weapons.
Semi-automatic rifles, AK series, AR?
Yeah, that type of weapon, yes.
Are there explosives, sir, near that black SUV currently?
There was a report that they potentially threw what was identified as a pipe bomb. I think we've rendered that device safe. It was not an explosive. I think we're still working on the vehicle and making sure that that is safe.
Can you give us anything on description of these suspects, their appearance or ethnicity, anything, age?
Just the way that it was described to me is, and I said this in the first press conference, they came dressed and equipped, and I think the people that we have at the scene that are deceased are dressed in that way. They're dressed in dark kind of tactical gear, I think is the best way I'll put it.
Ethnicity, anything like that? Do you have any?
I don't know. I don't know.
So, since you served the search warrant, is it your understanding that they...
I didn't say we served the search warrant.
Okay. So I understand you served the search warrant, some were being told. So is it your understanding that they were holed up in the general area then the whole time? They never...
No, there was information on the early part of the investigation. As we started to develop information, there was one particular focus area that we went. There were a couple, but there was one particular focus area that we went to, and it was one of those follow-ups, focus areas that led us to the house in Redlands, that led to the ultimate pursuit, that led to the officer-involved shooting. The address was connected to the follow-up that we had. I don't know who the suspects are, nor do I know if that is where they lived. They were carrying assault-style weapons. I don't know the specific caliber or make or model of the gun.
Chief, the arrest at Aurora...
Hang on, real quick. There were 2 people in the SUV. Both of them are deceased. One male, one female, while they were engaged in the gun battle with police officers, and we had several officers that shot at them and into the vehicle. I don't know what bullets caused their death. We have a third person that was seen leaving the area. He is detained. We do not know the extent of his involvement, if any. It's possible that he was not.
Arrested at Aurora and Colson?
The person was detained very close to where the officer involved shooting. We don't have an Auroran. I don't know.
There was an arrest on Colson Street.
There was somebody detained.
They been identified?
We have not identified them yet.
Did that person have weapons on him? That third suspect that's detained?
I don't-
Weapons located on that person?
I don't have that information.
Were there any words exchanged during this gunfire that you can speak of between the suspects and the police?
I don't know.
What's their nationality?
Don't know. Okay, we're going to try to do another press conference sometime around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Hopefully we'll have more information for you at that time. Thank you.